Hi everybody, Broken Ebeez here. Welcome to today's video. So today's video will see the start of my Linux Mint tutorial videos. I'm getting an awful lot of requests from you all requesting different things. First of all, let me say a big massive thank you to you all. Secondly, can I ask you to be a little bit patient for, you post something like, how do I do blah de blah de blah. Please do not expect me to respond instantly with a video, but all the videos are in the pipeline and being worked on and being done. And as soon as they're ready for release, I'll upload them and release them. So, Linux Mint, with Windows 12 becoming more and more locked down and more demanding, a lot of people are seriously thinking either not upgrading Windows 10 to Windows 11 or just ditching Windows altogether. The problem with ditching Windows is it's the kid in the sweet shop syndrome, in that there are so many Linux distros and you go on YouTube and everybody recommends a different distro. There's not really a distro that fits everybody's use case out of the box. However, Linux Mint is one of the best choices you could make for a whole myriad of reasons. So on my YouTube you'll find lots of gaming live streams and some videos where I'm actually doing stuff in the real world on Linux Mint. Now, I just want to put the caveat in that I am on an all AMD PC. So I have an AMD CPU processor and I have an AMD GPU graphical processor, and everything is fantastic. If you have a different processor, i.e. Intel, etc., and a different GPU, i.e. Nvidia, your mileage will vary. This series is squarely aimed at the people who have an all AMD hardware configuration in their PC. So if, like me, you've got an AMD Ryzen processor and you've got an AMD Radeon graphics card or AMD built-in Radeon graphics, then this series is absolutely for you, and it will help you ditch Windows and get onto Linux Mint, free yourself from the burdens and the restrictions that Windows is putting on you, and allow you to do your daily stuff simply and easily. So for this first video I'm going to be a bit of a lazy person, for which I apologise, but there's no point keep rehashing the same thing over and over. So the first thing you need to do is go to the Linux Mint website, and I'll put shortcut links underneath this video to all the information that you might need. And you need to decide if Linux Mint is for you. If you decide that you'd like to give it a try, please download the official Linux Mint 22.1 Cinnamon version. There are other versions with different desktop or window managers available, but I would 100% heartily recommend you go with the flagship, which is Cinnamon, because whether you just want to use your PC as is and leave it alone, or whether you want to customize the pants out of it, Linux Mint Cinnamon is definitely the way to go. So head to this website. You'll then need to download an ISO copy of the operating system. You'll then need to burn it to a USB thumb drive and install it onto your PC. Now, I could do a half-hour or an hour video step by step of how you do that, but it's already been done by this amazing guy here called Digital something. I'll put a shortcut link to this video underneath this video. If you all follow this video step by step, then what you should end up with on your all AMD PC is a virgin blank copy of Linux Mint 22.1. You can then follow the rest of the videos, the rest of the video tutorials to achieve your goals and your aims. And bearing in mind, everybody's goals and aims and opinions are different. I am here to help. Feel free to post under these videos any questions you may have or any videos that you would like doing to explain and show you how you achieve certain things. I'm happy to do that. All I respectfully request of you is a little patience, because it does take time to get these videos done and up. Okay, for those of you that have or are going to make the jump to Linux Mint, congratulations. You're going to have a great time on your all AMD PC. Linux Mint loves all AMD all day long. For those of you that decide not to make the jump and to stick with Windows, well, you reap what you sow. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thumb the videos up if you love them, down if you hate them. I will see you for another wicked English Bob video.